Hello and welcome back to Darkest Dungeon 2. I am Realm and we are in our 4th episode of our first run. So, in the break between the episodes, I spent the 5 mastery points that we had. We've upgraded Chop, we've upgraded Howling End, we've upgraded Poison Dart, and then we spent the rest of it on getting our Plague Doctor up with Battlefield Medicine and Plague Grenade. The goal here was to just get as much extra damage as we could across all of the characters. We've spent all of our items, everyone's back at full health, trinkets have been distributed, Stagecoach had one upgrade that we picked up, increases the quantity of looted food, but it's not going to give us too much use as we're only going to have one in left. We have 2 areas to go to, the Sprawl and the Photor. We're going to go Photor because our reward is a mastery point. Goal is fight no more than 3 road battles. Corrupting is going to be a bit difficult for us, negative 20% blight resistance. The reason why we're not taking this one is because we have to complete the region without any upgrades mounted on the Stagecoach, and our reward is a Stagecoach upgrade. But once we're done with the Sprawl, we go directly to the mountain, so it's not like we'd be able to benefit from this at all. So Corrupting on the Photor is where we're heading, and let us embark.
With putrescence and rot.
Now, we got a fair bit of distance to go. Ideally, in this episode, we want to get to the mountain and actually clear it out, but we'll see how long it takes us to get through this zone here. So, we've got 2 question marks and a fight battle. We'll wait for the scout and recenter on ourselves. So our goal is no more than 3 road battles. If we head to the right side here, we would guaranteed get at least 1. We're going to get 2 across there. The odds of us getting 3 road battles looks like it's basically 0. So let's head to the dead center and see what we get for a random event. Resistance counter, same as if we went to the left side. Not too bad. We almost neutralized our entire stress, so we're starting at a good point. We've also given a couple of bonus items, reducing chances for stuns and light skill chances. That's here. We want a run with a buff and shuffle, I believe. Is that's what it is? So let's take it. Yeah, it was a shuffle. We do have a rather larger Black Phillip, okay, as opposed to livestock, so we will need to be careful about that. We are going to start ourselves off with a Howling End and see if we can one-shot the fodder.
Results are encouraging.
Okay, Poison Dart, let's get started on the one at the back. We'll just start off with a... I'd like to try to keep this guy at the back just to see if it helps us. So what we're going to do is use Chop. We'll burn through our blind. Our first of 2 blinds, I should say. And Plague Grenade in the back. Now, unfortunately, there's a lot of stuns happening right now. So that is going to affect our second turn in terms of damage input. Thankfully, we still have her, but being in the front position is slightly difficult. We're going to pick to the face, see if we can get a kill. Nope. But if we look at this, it has no death blow resistance, so it's automatically dead. Let's move directly to another Plague Grenade, which was resisted.
The smallest variable.
It looks like that one actually would get 2 actions a turn, so I'm quite happy that we were able to kill it off before seeing what it's able to do. We want to keep these tombstones around as long as we can, just to keep this guy in the back, reduce his options for combat, which is going to mean that some of our guys aren't going to be able to hit the back rank.
In crisis, We can rely only upon each other. Empowered.
Apparently he can use his breath attack from anywhere. Good to know.
Cooperation is the key.
Let's use an ounce to get rid of the 2 pips of stress.
Empowered. Emboldened. Cooperation is the key.
Now we can hit it with an if it bleeds because it is too long. So now we're up to 6 and we're getting closer. This one has a death blow resistance, so once it hits its turn, if we haven't reduced it to 0, it'll at least get to death's door, but let's see if we can do enough damage to get it there. Everyone's doing pretty good stress-wise. What we'll do is we will just throw a noxious blast to try to kill him.
A slow dissection.
There it goes.
An unavoidable end.
I didn't want him taking an action, which felt better for me than going for a heal.
The loathing whispers.
Okay, we've got a couple of items to look at here. The most is this fire resistance. We're not in an area where fire is that much of an issue, so I think we're fine there. We do have quite a lot of baubles, but without option of a place to purchase them. They're kind of a dead space for us. Hail enemies have additional resistance to everything. We're going to have to look at just raw damage for this. Thankfully, with the easier enemies, it shouldn't be too bad.
Steady yourself.
Another stun, which is just great. Do a chop on second rank. That cut through our blindness. Now, unfortunately, we can't target him, but a nice thing about Plague Grenade, because it's a linked spell here, we can actually target it on the Lost Soul, and it'll still hit the Urchin.
The work continues.
Here, we'll just do an if it bleeds. That. Oh, it resisted the hit. Once again, Plague Grenade. Try to get more blight if we can. 8, so it'll be death doored, and it has 0, so we're good there. We will do a solemnity, get rid of some stress. There's our fight.
The smallest variable can make all the difference.
Keep moving forward. Let's get rid of that slime mold we picked up. 6% death blow resist is nice, actually.
Reality comes asunder before our eyes.
We have a cultist fight. Our option is run away, losing 15 light, or fight and give them a debuff. So we're definitely going to take fight, and then they're weak. Hopefully that means our Howling End can hit relatively hard. Realistically, I should be putting speed on the Plague Doctor, because the Plague Doctor could give our Hellion an additional damage bonus. Now, I'm not super happy that they have dodge tokens here, but we'll at least give it a try. Oh, that is a big hit. Any kind of early damage like this is super helpful for us, because we just want to try to get them dead as quick as possible. So if we can capitalize on killing this one before it even has a chance to act, we're going to take it.
Early results are encouraging.
That was actually a useful proc of Amorous. Usually it's the other way around. The Plague Doctor gets in the way of the frickin' tank.
The slow suffering begins.
Okay, a 9 damage bleed we can deal with. Getting weak procs. Horror did not proc for us. Let us... Flashing Daggers isn't going to help, so let's just get rid of
Work.
that. Good hit. 2 applications of horror. I believe you are not at a high enough health for revelry to work. Let's get an if it bleeds. Oh, at least we consumed the dodge token. From here, we're going to do plague grenade. That's got that one low enough.
The slow suffering begins.
5/3, 2/2. Let's get a chop. 25% chance to hit, but at the very least we'll clear blind and dodge. Wow, it actually hit. Alright. Hellion is low enough now. Was low enough. Lovely. Let's try to... Yeah, even with the winded, we forced it to death's door. We are going to take a pick and get rid of it. And finally, just a plague grenade. Next turn, it's dead on its own, so we can do a recovery for the next round. Somebody doesn't actually do anything for us. Oh, of course it goes first.
By confronting the past,
Oh well.
we learn to face the future.
Combat start dodge. Actually, that's an enhanced dodge. That's very nice. That may be a good upgrade for our grave robber. We've got a straight upgrade in terms of fire resistance, so we will get rid of the lower one and we'll give her a dodge. Okay, left or right? If we head right, we could transition into a watchtower in order to get a better idea, but if we do a watchtower, we're bounded to this right area, so the only benefit we really get is knowing what this reward is. So we are going to head left here, and then that gives us a bunch of question marks to deal with. Assistance encounter, we are at high flame, so I'm not super worried about that. What options do we have here? Both of our options will lose us relics.
An inkling of potency still lingers in some of these well-worn relics.
Couple of affinity increases, but most of our characters are maxed out with relationships. In this case, let's go left, because left gives us more options once we're over here.
I trust you have calculated.
A Lair,
your
okay,
odds
we're going for a
carefully.
boss.
This will not be easy.
With a Lair in our pathway, odds are we won't be able to do playthrough all the way to the mountain. That might need to be its own episode, but we'll see where we get. Super easy fight for us. In this case, we're just going to do a revelry off the bat. We'll focus on stress healing first. You don't need any, so we'll just go for a straight chomp. Now, one of the problems with this right now is the amount of debilitating conditions that we have is so high that I think one of our characters has 3 negatives all stacking up on top of each other, which is why we have 2 stacks of blind and a vulnerable after doing 1 attack. So all of our money, literally every point of our money, is going towards the 1 healing shrine that's at the end of our map. Okay, so we'll do another flashing daggers, just try to keep them lower and lower.
Let us hope to finish this quickly.
Odds of you hitting is low, but we'll take a shot. Ounces on cooldown. Let's do the plague grenade on the one in the back. It's a bit harder to hit. And we get the bonus of a death blow. Okay, 7 health. If we look at our turn order, both of these have got a stress heal. I would rather not kill that one, so what we'll do is delay tactics with our Grave Robber and our Leper, and then ensure that we can get the... Actually, the stress heal is just on the Leper now. So what we'll do is a reflection, get rid of his stress, and then we can do an if it bleeds and try to force the kill. So a double attack, did we get the bleed? Yes, but it is not enough. So let's notch his blast to finish him off.
A righteous action. Abandoned or forgotten. It is ours now.
The Lair will help out with our funds. Being at 36 relics with a very large amount of afflictions to heal is not going to be helpful.
Sputters.
So, however
We
much
must give hope to
we
get
can
it.
get from this in terms of relics will be very helpful for us. And we're quite strong, albeit with the 2 stacks of blind and a vulnerable off start is crazy. 50, 50, 30, so let's get blight on the one in the back. I'll lean in, get rid of one of the goats. Dodge tokens coming in useful for us there. I think we're just going to open up with a reflection, try to get rid of the blinds, as chewing through 2 of them is way too difficult. Make sure we've got enough plague stacks. Because we're in a lair, we will get heals throughout, so I'm not too concerned about the low amount of damage that they've taken. Maid has no death blow resistance, so it's dead on its turn. Let's get an if it bleeds on the goat.
Dissection.
And we will just focus all of our attacks on that one.
Another impediment. Clear
And
with
we are done.
impunity.
Advance to the next battle. These ones are frenzied, so they do additional damage. (24, 14 to 24). If we max roll, we could bring it to Death's Door, I suppose. I would rather try to kill that one, just to get it out of the way from those being able to play off of it. And then we will stack up light on the big guy. Try to, I suppose. The nice thing about us proceeding to the second battle is we didn't regain all of the blinds, so that's good. Let's get a chop on front line. I'm actually really liking the Leper. I do want to see what additional skills the Leper has access to. See if we can find things that work better with the blindness that he gives himself, or maybe a replacement for Chop to get around blindness completely. Okay, we've at least got a blight ticking. I believe this one that was actually a poor choice on my part, because we need to do damage and a debuff if we want to kill it. So let's see. Noxious Blast, there's no way that it will tick, but at the very least we'll get her to Death's Door on her turn. Or it'll resist. Great. That option works too. Oh, it consumed the corpse. Oh, I'm an idiot. a strength buff and corpulent. Okay, we need to kill this. We got rid of the strength buff and it replaced it with a damage debuff, but I'd rather make sure that it can't act. So we've got Plague Doctor. We'll spend our Howling End on the back one. Double Death Door is very nice. Okay, everyone is okay on stress, so we will try to fish for the death. Survived 2 death blow checks there. We got sepsis again. Damn it.
Problems have their solutions, even the big ones.
Kind of what I was hoping was not going to happen. Alright, now we're on to the next battle. So, Plague Doctor only, Trinket, we don't really care about. A 25% chance to heal 20% health. Wow. And then inventory slots we don't care about. Let's do it. Now,
Empowered.
I have not faced this boss before, so I do not know how it works. So it's got two meat piles, 4751. Blight is somewhat high, but we can definitely stack bleed. 120 health, very low resistances. Based on the other characters that are in this zone, I'm guessing that the child is going to eat the meats. So at the very least, let's start whatever kind of debuffs is possible.
A brilliant conclusion.
That was not my poison dagger ability, which is why there was no blight. Yep. I'm a smart player.
Breakthrough.
Okay, we're up to 6. Tempting aroma. Hunger overwhelms all reason. How does this work? Single stack of blight. Okay, so back rank hit with blight effects. It also shifted itself to the front. That's going to be great for... we have Plague Doctor, so we can get rid of the weakness. Let's try to stack up blight more. Unfortunately, that doesn't work. So it doesn't appear to Oh, it changes our order. Okay, we can still do this. So we're gonna embolden off the weak. Oh, she moves her. Feed the hunger. Lose HP and get rid of a stress. And it has to be targeted on one of the meat piles. Okay. It also cleared our Plague Doctor's need for it as well. Let's try to get more damage on the baby.
And now, the greatest
Shit.
test of all. No setback, nothing more.
Okay, survive that proc. Grave Robber. Okay, we're definitely gonna get Persilius. We just have to hope that this putrid meat doesn't
There is
proc a
comfort
death
in
blow.
company.
At least we can reduce that a bit. And then we will try to get more blight going. We're up to 8/3. Okay. We did live through that. Harvest Hunger, unfortunately, is going to be a bit annoying. We're going to triage kit. And then that lets our Plague Doctor still do something. 2 stacks of weak is not great. they're gonna swap positions between the two. Okay, you're alive. Yeah, you're gonna move forward and try to eat as well. I'm not sure what happens if we were to take out both of these, but it does seem like what you want to do is try to, at least this strategy, is try to hit as much front load damage at the very beginning as you can. And then at that point, you're just looking to try to stay above, let your dots and stuff tick down. Because 12 damage over 3 turns, and it's at 37. We just have to kind of last through this all. Now, you're a little bit too low for comfort, so we will do a revelry. Blind is a chance to miss. Thankfully, we are doing good there still. Oh, our leper moved forward even though he was stunned, but we didn't get the chance to eat. Okay, so what are we at here? 11 health. It's going to take 8 on Plague. We want to try to get it to Death's Door if we can. Let's use our second triage kit here. Then we want our Noxious Blast. Good crit. Okay, down to 3 health. We've got our Hellions attack to hit it to Death's Door. We'll do it with an If It Bleeds. Of course we can't, because they want food. Delectable.
Steady yourself.
Okay, we've got 1 chance. Had 1 chance. Right.
Messy.
Okay, well, at the least we're down 1 meat pile. Increase stress. That's fine. Yeah, our front line is getting the shit kicked out of it, but hopefully our back line can finish the job. There we go.
The means of mastery.
Great. 28 total relics. Plague Doctor Trinket we're not going to use. This is very interesting, though. I want to see what that looks like on our leper. So both of our leper trinkets are 20% health, so we're going to take off one of them. We're capped out on room, so where is our turn start heal? I'm not going to put that to use. We don't need resistance for our Plague Doctor. So we've got 1 laudanum, 4, 3. You don't have anything, so we'll give you that for now. Get rid of that. Bunch of negative stresses. We'll get rid of the bread. And the stagecoach trunk is just taking up space. We have a road fight here, which will be nice because we can use that for a little bit of regeneration based on what we fight. Enemy ambush, we're getting shuffled. Not super happy about that.
Lethality writ large.
Knock our Plague Doctor back a bit will be helpful. You're too low, but you can't use battlefield medicine at all, so we'll shift you forward. Wait, really? Really? Really, Leper? He's a shit. Oh, that is just nasty. Let's do a withstand just to try to redirect the hits. Defense, riposte. Oh, got rid of the blight as well. Okay, can I move this turn? Thank you. I don't have any forward ability here, so let's just keep applying plague.
Cooperation is the key.
I need you to revelry yourself out of low health. There's that proc for heal. Yeah, that is going to be very nice. Get a chop on the back rank. Right, blind tokens. Alright, everyone's back in position. No! You're not supposed to hit the back rank. Oh, come on! Whew. Remember how I said let's get some regeneration in this fight? Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. Okay. No one is there. We gotta get a kill in here. We gotta try to get something, some kind of progress. This one doesn't have any death's door, so it is dead. Can't withstand right now. So let's just try to chop. Yes, again like that. No, you're not supposed to promote them to keep missing.
Cooperation is the key.
4 over 2 with 14 health. We need damage.
Suffering strengthens the bond.
Like Doctor, get yourself off
Self-reliance
death's
is a
door.
rare and wonderful thing.
Okay, 2 of our enemies down is nice. One HP, so will hit death's door, but that is okay. Let's Dead of Night for some health restoration. Right, yeah, this thing has to move a couple of times. Lake Doctor's up for our Hellion, so we can get her off of death's door. Our Hellion's out of position for a fair bit of stuff, but at least can do it if it bleeds. More blight. Withstand, we still are not able to do. You've got blind. Let's at least give it a try. Oh, come on, man. Okay, we're not gonna get a kill because of the final round, so at the very least, let's just try to regen as much as we can. Okay, good. Still good.
Stumbling and
I don't care about the stun. Okay, so Hellion can Revelry. Plague Doctor can Battlefield Medicine. We should have 1 charge left. Yeah, Battlefield Medicine yourself. And then we just take this last hit. Alright, we're out of that. Oh, crap. That was definitely not a recovery fight. Okay, we do have a hospital coming up. Thank Christ for that. assistance encounter, we gotta get something that doesn't require us to sacrifice rewards, and then we have a choice to take, left or right. We're never gonna beat this because no matter what path we take, we have to do at least one more.
Out against it. They are heroes.
Okay, so either a buff or a debuff, stress, sacrifice money, sacrifice flame. What is our flame? 83. I'd rather keep that higher, so let's take this.
An
Second
unexpected
wind.
find.
What does that give us? More damage when at less HP. Yeah, look at all these stacks. We are in desperate need of healing. We're gonna take straight through just to reduce the road battle, let people get up more.
First, they ate the rotten flesh of their animals. Then, still hungry, they turned upon themselves.
And we're going to meet them?
If you hope to heal, you have chosen wisely.
Less that. We will take this.
An unexpected find.
That is the least impactful for us. Let's get rid of that. Why do we have so many spoons? Who requires that many spoons? Combat items. Let's get rid of that. So we have one left over. Okay, road fight and then a heal.
It is low indeed, to profit in destruction.
Okay, I am very happy with this fight. Instant frickin' stun.
Let us hope to finish.
Might have been
this
better to
quickly.
tallying in the front one because the middle one had a turn to act, but I don't care that much. Blade grenade on the back. 8/3, so 2 turns is dead. It gets 1 turn and then it's dead on its next one. Good. Okay, that's all right. Combo trigger, I'm not super happy about. Oh my god, the stuns. Hey, you still get to go. Interesting. So you're stunned on your next turn. I can't hit this front one, so let's just do a revelry. I can Noxious Blast it at the very least. Let's do pick. Almost enough. You're a bit low.
The smallest variable.
We're going
make all the
to...
difference.
Yeah, we can get a heal before this one acts, so in this case we just want to stall. Yes, yes, place in the summer countryside, like that's ever gonna happen in Darkest Dungeon. Okay, battlefield medicine,
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
and we're done. Another 4 currency, ooh, flapjacks. I have no idea how that system works. I've never seen a flapjack. Maybe the idea of it is that it improves your like healing on the move, and that's how that system works. But I am not 100% sure. Let's get rid of that trinket. In terms of in items, we'll get rid of the slop. We've got more than enough apples and cheese, so let's get rid of those. And on to healing. Okay, this is going to take a little bit of investigation. So, sepsis, we get rid of. So that is a damage debuff. Damage debuff on the Plague Doctor we don't care about because Blight is not affected by that. And then let's move over to these. Dark Curiosity, Boisterous, I'm okay with. When damaged, 15% chance of stun, combat start, weakness. Oh, take more damage, but you're just a straight up plus 10 damage. That's actually kind of interesting. I might keep that. I definitely need to get rid of that. Same thing here. This really hasn't been that big of a deal for us the whole time, so I think I'm going to hold on to it. %10 damage is not worth getting a 50% bonus, so let's get rid of that. Okay, we've got 8 left, so we are going to stock up on laudanums.
Tonics, tinctures, and
all 2 of them that we can afford. There is some trinkets that are for sale. None of them are of any interest, so let's leave from here. Now, if we take a look at our map, we've got Resistance Encounter, Unknown, Guardian, and yeah, so based on our time, we're at about 40 minutes right now. We won't be able to do the mountain. That'll be its own 5th episode. For the next run, I'm going to look into trying to shorten them down. At the very least, maybe removing the traveling time and instead just, like, you know, cutting in when we're here. That's going to require a bit of editing, which I'm not 100% familiar with, so that'll be a task for that recording to figure out how that system works. Okay, start off by getting rid of the food. I'd love to put it on this cart, but she can't hit that far back. $55 blight resistance, we can at least try. Nice. Chop on the back. So the leper must start with blind, because there wasn't anything else that was conveying that blindness token. So it must just be a default of the leper to do that. As much blight on the dinner cart as we can get. Oh. Put a blind back. Oh, how great. One time I avoid the stack from the chop, you just put it right back on. I do like a flashing dagger idea here. Hit both of them for a little bit of damage. Get an if it bleeds on the back rank. If it bleeds just does not do enough damage, I find. I wish the bleed on it was higher, because 2/3 is real bad. Now granted, I don't think we've upgraded it. Where is it? Yeah, we haven't upgraded it, so maybe it does scale higher. You have no death blow resistance. Let's get you out of this fight. Of course it can consume corpses. Why wouldn't it consume corpses? That's how this entire frickin' node works. Well, there's all the health you just healed. Regurgitate. Okay. Right, I remember this now. It puts down new corpses that it can consume. So we are going to make sure that they are cleared and that the cart is at the front. Noxious Blast is more effective. Fortunately, it was resisted. Urge, get rid of the... Apparently I can clear corpses when I miss. Interesting. Back to the face. Down to 4. We're probably going to do a revelry for the heal and the stress reduction. It has a death blow resistance, but we do get 2 more actions this round.
There is comfort in company.
Leopard does not have a miss, so we can guarantee Death's Door. And let's see if we can fish it. We got it.
All problems have their solutions, even the big ones.
I don't think we have enough money to make it worthwhile to go to the Hoarder, so we are going to go straight through. Oh, a hero shrine. Perfect. Exactly what we wanted. Okay, we know the drill here.
On to the next.
Oh my god, I love having crit back. So with that Halline in, she can definitely still serve as our crit farmer. That's for sure. We need to get rid of corpses so that they can't consume them. Let's get our Noxious Blast going. Nice, good pull to help out and heal. 50% chance of almost getting rid of it. Oh, yeah, I'll take that. Poison Dart has no death blow resistance. Yeah, let's confirm it. I don't want Baldwin to miss it and then have it still go. Plus, we'd want Baldwin to purge it. Anyways. So you can currently do an if it bleeds. So let's get that started. Very good. Now, what do you have for Death Blow? So you will... Off your turn, you'll hit Death Blow. You have no healing abilities, so let's pick. Okay, one more point of damage and we're good. Baldwin. Let's just go for the kill. Plague Doctor would go after the boss, so... Oh, this would have been good at the very beginning of the game. More scout chance. We cannot move right now, so let's go to trinkets. We'll get rid of that token. If I need to rely on a death blow resistance trinket, I think we're in rough shape for the end of it. Those are kind of interesting in terms of horror resistance, but I don't think they're worthwhile for a slot. Alright, Hero Shrine. Now, where are we? So, Hellion is completely done. And... Grave Robber is partially done. We have gotten one with Plague Doctor, so let's continue Plague Doctor.
Chapter 3. Extra credit. By the second semester, her research was at a critical point, and regular supply raids of the university laboratories had become necessary. During one such expedition, she stumbled upon her professor, awkwardly slumped over his podium, a bloody kerchief on the floor. Here, then, was her ideal cadaver, her long-awaited opportunity, and she would not waste it.
Convenient. Indiscriminate science. Health lower than 50% every other turn. 10% heal per positive token. And remove all tokens. That is very interesting. On something like a highwayman, that might be interesting. Do like a riposte forward, and then after your dodge token is consumed, you have her use up the other riposte to get a little bit of a heal. But I mean, that would require being under 50% health, so. Not something that I think is going to be useful for this group. Unless Winded counts as a positive token. Oh god, imagine if Winded counted as a positive token for that. Just freaking spam it off cooldown to keep her running Howling Ends at full force. Low damage roll, unfortunately. 1 health. Oh, of course. Oh, it's such a waste. No, we'll save Baldwin for that attack. Which I realize is a bad call because he has double blinded, so let's just secure the kill.
Let us hope to finish this quickly.
It's interesting that this one can do a Vile Feast to heal the other one. They're able to do that kind of cooperative. You've got 2 blind, let's just do a reflection and get rid of it. Okay, they can pick corpses, but because we have the livestock up, that's probably something they're going to target over the corpse. So for right now, we'll just make sure that we do as much damage as we can. 8 and 2 is dead. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Something caught in my throat there. Yeah, so that one's automatically dead. We can continue on. Let's play Grenade the back. Alright, Hellion, you're a bit too low for my sanity, so let's just top you up a little bit. This 25% healing has got to be the best trinket I have ever found. That is so useful. Like, I don't think I've had to worry about his health since then. 50% chance, miss. I do need to start taunting with him more, I think. Especially now that he has that kind of healing ability on him. Let's grenade the back. 12, so he's dead on his turn. Which means we now just need to worry about the front one. I don't think you're... Oh, you are low enough that I can do... What are you talking about? You're at full health! And you have no stress. Why are you saying that? What is wrong with you? Freaking hell. Let's advance, get some more money. Okay, shuffle, Plague Doctor, the front isn't the best. I can move forward and that puts Baldwin out of the place, so we're going to open up with the bleed. And then we'll try to use the other characters to rearrange around. Good, back 1 rank. It means our Plague Doctor can just get out. Yeah, healed the goat off of that. Alright, let's get a taunt on. Okay, Howling End. Get one of these out of the way. I didn't want to do this one because of the block. I didn't think I could pierce through it in one shot. Let's get that going. I'll have Baldwin take the riposte, I think. Yeah. And then the next hit from us should kill it, so it won't get the second. And what is this? 3 to 4. It's only 2 to 3 damage, which isn't enough to kill it, so let's Blight Grenade back 2. Heals itself, which I'm okay with. That blade is up to 6/3, but we're good. Five to 6, only 2 to 2, so that's at 2 to 4. That block is gonna make it difficult. In the meantime, let's keep applying to this one. If it bleeds, you're out of position. We don't have Howling End. We can't move you at all. Interesting. I wonder why. I guess just do a Revelry, try to get your stress down. Okay, I think we're just gonna need to eat this, so let's just get this over with. Did not resist though. Or did resist the blight though, so that was unfortunate. Withstands on cooldown. You literally have nothing you can do from this position, so we're just gonna shuffle you. Oh, come on. God damn it. Marvel, headbutt his Death's Door. Of course, you've got a laudanum, so you can't heal. Okay, let's get rid of these two. That was a very efficient hit. Holy crap. Healing salve.
Dragged back from the brink.
Yeah, that is a good call. This isn't gonna do anything. Let's Bloodlust. Okay. Rearrange our position. Do a purge to get rid of the corpses. Which we can't do because it's only available in first position. Of course it is. Alright, Detonite. That shifts it forward enough that we can get a Howling End done. People are okay health, you'll get a little bit of a health heal, so Howling End. Do we want a chance of 50%? Ah, of course not. Why would I think that that would hit? Of course it wouldn't hit. Let's take the heal, and then we'll kill it on this next round. Poison. Dead on its turn. Great. Just make it a bit faster.
The work continues.
Alright, so what's next? Max trinkets, that restore more relics. Let's get out of here. I don't think that last battle is worth it. Discard a couple of items to get moving forward. And at this point, we are now traveling to the inn. We are right at the hour mark. This episode definitely went longer than I wanted it to. So we are going to call it here. Once again, I will get ourselves to the inn and spend what mastery points we have available, distribute our funds. We've got 6 mastery points, so there's lots of room to go. And we will start in the next episode with a recap and our journey to the mountain. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.